Tears are flowing across the nation. Just when we thought Princess Catherine was finally turning a corner, Kensington Palace has announced news that has left the country, no, the world, devastated. What began as a hopeful return in January has now taken a heartbreaking turn, and the implications are far more serious than anyone imagined. Stay with us as we unpack the emotional truth behind this royal shockwave. When Princess Catherine made her radiant return to public life in January, she was the picture of poise and strength. Dressed elegantly, smiling gracefully, and appearing composed, she gave millions hope that her health struggles were finally behind her. For a brief moment, it seemed like the worst had passed. But behind that glowing public image, something far more painful was unfolding. The palace has now confirmed what few dare to say out loud. Catherine's health has taken an unexpected and serious turn for the worse. The woman who stood tall in January was, in fact, still fighting a quiet, intense battle behind the scenes. And now, that battle has reached a critical moment. In a rare and somber public statement, Kensington Palace acknowledged that despite initial progress, Princess Catherine's condition has faced new complications. While the palace stopped short of revealing specific medical details, the tone of the announcement was unmistakably grim. Reports from palace insiders describe increased fatigue, frequent bouts of illness, and difficulty maintaining energy levels. Her medical team has now strongly advised a full withdrawal from all public duties to focus entirely on recovery, a pause that is not just temporary, but indefinite. This news hits harder than most royal updates because it follows so closely after a moment of apparent triumph. We saw her return. We celebrated her strength. But now, we realize perhaps she came back too soon. Royal insiders suggest that the pressure to resume her duties, coupled with her own relentless sense of responsibility, may have exacerbated her condition. It's a gut-wrenching reminder that even the most poised among us are not immune to struggle. Even a princess can be vulnerable, and even royalty needs time to heal. According to multiple sources, this wasn't a decision made lightly. Princess Catherine, known for her dedication to her role and her family, was heavily involved in discussions about her future. Stepping back from duty is against her nature. But this time, there was no other option. Prince William has reportedly cleared his schedule to be with her and their children. In a moment that tests both love and loyalty, the Prince of Wales is standing firmly by his wife's side. The couple's famously strong bond is now facing one of its greatest trials yet. And still they stand together. Inside Kensington Palace, the mood is somber. Staff who once coordinated Catherine's tightly packed schedule are now focused on managing public communications and protecting the family's privacy. High-profile engagements have been canceled. Royal events are being quietly reshuffled. Other members of the royal family, including King Charles and Queen Camilla, have stepped in to carry out royal responsibilities, but even they admit Catherine's absence is impossible to fill. Her grace, her composure, and her emotional intelligence brought something irreplaceable to the monarchy. The public's response has been immediate and deeply emotional. Social media is flooded with messages of support. Candlelight vigils have been organized in towns across the UK. Tributes from around the globe are pouring in, some from dignitaries, others from everyday people who feel a genuine connection to Catherine. From Buckingham Palace to village squares, the sentiment is the same. We are heartbroken, but we are with you. Catherine has touched lives far beyond royal protocol. Her humanity is what the world is grieving now. And while the nation mourns, the family's youngest hearts are quietly navigating their own heartbreak. Prince George, Princess Charlotte, and little Prince Louis are being shielded from the media frenzy. But no amount of royal protocol can completely protect them from the reality that their mother is unwell. Family members and trusted caregivers are working around the clock to maintain a sense of normalcy. But as any parent knows, children feel more than we say, and this moment will shape them in ways the public may never fully see. Catherine's absence isn't just emotional. It strikes at the heart of the royal family's public identity. For over a decade, she has been the monarchy's quiet power, a steadying presence in a sea of shifting headlines. While others wavered under scandal or controversy, Catherine consistently embodied dignity, relatability, and modern grace. She didn't just represent the monarchy, she redefined it. Her fashion choices sparked trends, her charity work reshaped causes, and her interactions with the public softened the stiff edges of royal formality. In a time when the monarchy has faced intense scrutiny, especially from younger generations, Catherine became the bridge, connecting centuries of tradition with the realities of a new world. Her ability to resonate with people of all backgrounds is not something easily replicated. Now, with her temporarily stepping back, that bridge feels momentarily broken. Inside palace walls, senior officials are reportedly grappling with how to maintain momentum. There are talks of redistributing duties among other royals, Princess and Queen Camilla, even Princess Beatrice and Eugenie. But even with these adjustments, one thing is clear. Catherine's role was never just ceremonial. Her presence was strategic, emotional, and deeply human. There's concern, too, about the long-term perception of the monarchy without her. With King Charles also managing health concerns and Prince Harry estranged from royal life, the pressure on William increases dramatically. And without Catherine by his side in public, that pressure only intensifies. What happens next will shape the monarchy's image for years to come. Despite the sorrow surrounding her current condition, tributes to Catherine's legacy continue to flood in, because her impact goes far beyond titles and tiaras. From her groundbreaking initiatives in early childhood development to her outspoken support for mental health awareness, she has consistently used her platform to shine a light on issues that often go ignored. But it's not just what she supported, it's how she did it. With empathy, with consistency, and most importantly, with sincerity. Catherine never needed grand gestures to be effective. Her quiet presence in hospitals, schools, and community centers often spoke louder than any speech. She made people feel seen, valued, and heard, a rare and powerful quality in any public figure, let alone a royal. Organizations she's worked with have noted not just her influence, but her hands-on dedication. Behind closed doors, she spent hours preparing, researching, and listening. She didn't just show up for the cameras, she showed up for the cause. And even now, as she steps back to focus on her health, those causes continue to carry her torch. Across the UK and around the world, people are sharing stories of how Catherine touched their lives, whether through a kind word, a visit, or simply by being a symbol of resilience in an uncertain world. Her spirit endures not just in memory, but in momentum. Her legacy isn't paused. It's living, breathing, and growing. And no matter what lies ahead, that legacy will remain one of strength, compassion, and grace. So what comes next for Princess Catherine? The road ahead is uncertain. But one thing is for sure, she's not walking it alone. Her family, her country, and the world are walking it with her. Stay tuned, because Catherine's story is far from over, and the next chapter may be the most powerful yet. Let us know your thoughts in the comments below, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more updates.